So, big tech, social media, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes with the corrupt powers to be who are committing the real crimes. As always, they will make more than your social media accounts disappear. And the last government we had was the most corrupt government in the history of the UK, especially during COVID-19, destroying the UK with mandates and lockdowns. Millions killed, billions stolen, every Nuremberg code broken. Also falsely claiming a certain medical intervention was safe and effective. One big monster lie. And if anyone mentioned the Wuhan lab that goons on big tech social media claimed was medical misinformation, which was all true. Gain of function research they also claimed was medical misinformation. No, it was all true. Vaccine injuries and deaths, all true. Excess deaths, all true. Again, that they claimed was medical misinformation. Now they want the globalists and their puppets want a war with Russia, send your sons and daughters to the front line. And bio-warfare, war is an acceptable blood and fire sacrifice. Great Reset, 666 offering. And the more life they steal and sacrifice, the greater their reward, power, wealth and control. That's little Harley boy there, but no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And it has been a very interesting observation. If you ever set up for a murder you didn't commit and you expose the truth, it'll be you who'll be banned, blocked, deleted, punished, blacklisted, shadow banned by the goons on big tech social media. It'll be you who'll be boxed up, locked up, or done in, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. 7 Facebook accounts burned down recently, my 3 biggest main Facebook accounts since the latest release of the Epstein files, again for exposing the truth, high crimes, murders, monster lies and cover-ups. Facebook, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. In a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. It's interesting to see what happens when you put the truth to proof, the evidence and the facts. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protests of innocence on big tech social media. 23 Facebook accounts burned down today in total, and again 7 Facebook accounts burned down recently. 7 YouTube channels that had no strikes also burned down for exposing the truth. They do forecast rain tonight. It was pouring down with rain, so I did mention the rains list on TikTok that anyone can Google or look up on YouTube. It's a very interesting listen what the rains list reveals and exposes. One thing it does expose is how they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting parties, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And that got my 28th TikTok account burned down, which is a really good TikTok account. lots of views. People do like to hear and see the truth that the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And again, over 70 million views on TikTok. 7 YouTube channels, again burnt down, that had no strikes. 7 KDP Amazon Kindle accounts, some of them were very well established. KDP Kindle accounts are never about money. Kindle books can be read and shared for free. 17 books, 5-star reviews, all burned down. When Prince Harry's book Spare became the #1 bestseller on Amazon, couldn't have my little KDP Kindle books exposing a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, Spare murder, and certainly not mine. And as always, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex-trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. They do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. As always, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. Do you know I was there, staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. Police surrounding my frame-fixed Skoda, calling for backup. Nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, copycat, Black Cat of Burston. Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, we don't think so. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. But again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. And certainly no nut in a Hitcham beach hut, 7 miles from Sandringham. Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here. Very good watch, the ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder in a beach hut, but the man who was set up as the Stock and Strangler serial killer, that's not him at all, that's his aristocracy boss who was committing the murders. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer. 22 miles from here, Ipswich, riding round in a blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, 22 miles from here. Steve Wright did work in Norwich Red Light District in the Ferryman pub. So in this Norfolk UK really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And Steve Wright has just received another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid House, Red Dragons. I did come across another cold case at the weekend. Melanie Hall, so we had Victoria Hall, Melanie Hall down in Bath, Somerset. Christopher Halliwell serving a life sentence for the murder of 2 young girls. She was the 3rd victim that Somerset police believe that Christopher Halliwell is responsible for. No Roy Whiting, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. Christian B, Christian Brunacher, has just been released from prison in Germany. Involved in the Madeleine McCann case, has been going on for over 19 years now. Was the anniversary recently. disappearance of Madeleine McCann. The UK authorities want to extradite Christian B to the UK to prosecute him for the murder of Madeleine McCann. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. Certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. So again, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Certainly no host for the beast here.